In this video, I am going to explain about document object and window object that are used with JavaScript. I will show you. First, I will open the Edit Plus software. I am using Edit Plus software to type HTML program. So, file new. I have to choose HTML page. Then some default code is given. So, no need to worry about all these lines of code. So these are regular code line tags only. HTML, any HTML document must begins with a tag called HTML and that ends with a tag called closing HTML tag. And if you want to maintain some title, if you want to assign some meaningful title to our application, so we need to give it here. So here it is a first demo program. So demo 1. Now inside the body tag, what are the information we want to display? That we have to keep it in between open body tag and closing body tag. So tag is an instruction to the browser that will tell what to do. So this there are many inbuilt tags are there, and if you want to actually web pages are two. We can divide into two types: static web pages and dynamic web pages. When we are not including the script part or action part, then the web pages are behaves like a static web pages. If you want to make our web page more dynamic and more interactive, then we need to include script code as part of the HTML web page. Then only the web page behaves like a dynamic manner. That means if you are doing some actions, if you are generating some events or actions in the web page, then some response will be generated by the web page. Like suppose if I click on clear button, I need to clear the contents in that web page. That is the purpose of the clear button. How can the application listens the event that is generated by the user? If the how can it identifies that this event is generated by this button or the next button or some other button or some other component? So all these things we are going to learn as part of the JavaScript. So if you want to include JavaScript, generally we need to enclose the respective tags in between open header tag and closing tag. Closing header tag. So there is a tag called script tag. Okay, and here there is one more attribute called type attribute. So here we need to specify text or JavaScript. That means we are indicating to the browser I am using JavaScript code as part of designing my web pages. Now we need to close it. See, in between open script tag and closing script tag, we need to keep some lines of code that are related to action part. Suppose, for example, there are two objects are there. One is window object, the other one is document object. Window object purpose is if I want to read two inputs from the user with the help of window object. So there is a function called window.prompt. There is a function called prompt function that is available in window object. So object name dot method name we are accessing. You see here, for example, variable in JavaScript, the variables are declared with the help of var keyword. So I am going to declare two variables s1 and s2. S1 holds the first input variable, that is window.prompt. So prompt is a built-in function that is defined under window object. So we need to provide the purpose of this prompt. So to read the first number. So we are asking the user, please enter the first number. Next. But here whatever we entered in the prompt, that is treated as string only. Even though we entered numerical values in that prompt box, but that is treated as a string, so we need to convert that into integers. So that can be done with the help of so where a is equals to parse int of s1. So s1 actually holds a string value. That s1 we are converting into integer. After converting into integer, the resultant integer value I am holding into a variable called a. The same two statements I am copied here, pasted here. Again, I want to read one more number from the user. This time I change the description message as enter the second input value. enter the second number. So we need to convert that second number as 2 and we need to hold it in a variable called b. Now there is one more variable called c which is going to hold the result of a and b, a plus b. Now I want to display this message as a result. So how can I do it? So there is a function called alert function. So here we are going to display result. The result is held in a variable called c. At the end we are closing the script code. So we need to save this file in our respective directory. So it is the first JavaScript program. So I will write like script demo 1.html. Extension is .html. How do we run this one? So we need to open my computer and go to our respective directory, drive, and directory. In this directory I saved the file with the name script demo 1. So I am looking for script demo 1 file. This one. If I run this program, you see, once I run this program, immediately it is showing a message called enter first number. So it is looking for an input number, okay. So what I am trying to do, so 22 I given, I click on OK button. Then this 22 is stored in S1, but S1 is treated as a string. That S1 is converted into integer, that is assigned to variable A. Now, then it is asking for the second input number. I give it 33. This 33 is holded in a variable called S2, and later S2 is converted into integer, and that resultant value is stored in B. After that, C is equals to A plus B. That means 22 plus 33. 22 plus 33 is 55. So that 55 is displayed on window.alert box. So these two are prompt boxes. That is the reason it is expecting some input value in this text field. See, the prompt boxes are visible like this. The by default a text box is there, and what are the information that we provided, that is displayed here. And by default there are two buttons are provided. One button with the label as OK, another button with the label as cancel. If I click on OK, then I am able to see the result. So what is the result? Result is 55. Window.alert result is 55. Suppose I want to describe more. Suppose result are addition of A and B is C. Addition of A and B. Addition of A and B is C. So why I enclosed a few things on double quotes? Why I did not enclose few things on double quotes? See, remember in object-oriented programming or any scripting language like this, if something is enclosed in double quotes means that will be printed as it is when you are displaying the output. If something is not enclosed in the double quotes means that will print the value that is holded by that particular thing. So here A is holding some variable value that is printed as part of the output. B holds some value. What is the A value? I given 22. What is the B value? I given 33. So it will display a result like addition of 22 and 33 is 55. We will see how it is going to run this one. Already we opened our browser application. So we need to just refresh the button. Now it is again. So this time I will change the input values 111, 222. So now we will get the result like addition of 111 and 222 is 333. Addition of 111 and 222 is 333. So like this we can handle script code as part of the HTML to generate action part. That means we are making our web page more interactive. I given some input. The web page is responding with like enter first number, I entered something. Then it is asking for enter second number, I entered something. Then it is responded like the result of this one, this is this. Like that. That means I am giving some input to the web page. The web page is responding to my inputs. Then I felt that the web page is The felt that the web page is responding more interactive. To make more interactive web pages, to design more interactive web pages and to make our web page dynamic, generally we are using script codes. So in this way we can use window object as part of the script code. I will show you one more program, one more web page. So in this I am going to show you, this is a demo 2 program, second program under script code. So script, we have an attribute called type. Type is equals to text or JavaScript. It accepts any of these values. That means we are conveying to the browser, I am using JavaScript as the language for developing dynamic web pages. Now, we need to close the script code also. Script tag. In between open script and closing script tag, we need to keep some statements that are related to JavaScript. So for example, variable a is equals to 111, variable b is equals to 222. Each and every statement in JavaScript should ends with a semicolon. Please remember this one, otherwise we will get some errors. Variable c is equals to a plus b. Now I want to display the result. How I go to result? Document dot write. There is a built-in object called document that is having a function called document dot write. Here I am going to display the same way. Addition of. I am enclosing addition of in double quotes. A and B is C. See, one non-string value should join with the string value. One string value. Whatever I enclosed in double quotes, that is called string. Whatever I did not enclose in double quotes, that is non-string. One string value and one non-string value always separated with a plus symbol. Please remember this one. If something is not enclosed in double quotes, means the value that is held by this variable will be printed at the time of displaying the output. So B holds some value that is displayed at the time of output. C holds the resultant value that is displayed at the time of output. That is the reason this A, B and C are not enclosed in double quotes. These are description messages we want as it is as part of the output. So that is the reason I am holding them in double quotes. Now I need to save this program before run. I need to save this with some readable name. This one is script demo 2. Script demo 2.html. So to run this program, so where it is going to just wait. Yes, script demo 2 is in the same location, that is web technology. Great. Yeah, script demo 2.html. Script demo 2. See, once I run this program, directly I got the output. Addition of 111 and 222 is 333. I can increase the font size by applying zoom option. You can see addition of 111 and 222 is 333. I got this output. How I got it? Just please go back to the program once. There is a variable A declared and assigned with some value. There is another variable B that is declared and assigned with some value. And sum of A and B, that resultant value is held in a variable called C. After getting the result, I'm printing with the help of write function that is available in the document object. Previously, in the previous example, we accessed two functions. One is prompt function, another one is alert function. So prompt function is used to read inputs from the user. Alert function is used to generate an alert message to the user. Here, write function is used to display something on the browser. If you want to display something on the browser using JavaScript language, we have an object called document. In that, there is a function defined with the name write. So we can access the write function with the help of document, and we can pass some information which we are going to get at the time of generating the output. Now, if I want to display the all lines of code by using with a large font size like this. I will show you like this. At the beginning, just I am giving a h1 tag. At the end also, I am giving closing h1 tag. Okay, I will open the output page and I will refresh it. See, previous one and this one. Actually, I zoomed it. If I did not zoom, if I reset to 100%, the default one is 100%. You can check the output is like this. Addition of 111 and 222 is 333. How I make it bigger? With the help of header tag h1. So I mixing both the JavaScript code and HTML tags. Now I can also apply align. If I want to get the result in the center of the web page, I can do it like this. Align is equals to center. If I want to apply some colors to my text, so style is equals to color colon, suppose magenta. I saved this one and I refresh the page for output page. You can see. So how I got it? Addition of 111 and 322. I got the result in the center of the screen and I also applied some color on the resultant text. How I done this one? I passed the align attribute and I set the align value as center and I also change the color. If I want to change the color property, we should pass an attribute called style and we should mention the property name and colon assign the corresponding. So in place of magenta, if I given yellow, then the result will be displayed in yellow color. If I given some other color, suppose blue color, aqua blue. So like this we will get the information. If I change some other color, any color we can give it. Pink color if I given. Like this we are. See, in this way we can use both the document object and window object. So what are the functions I accessed inside the window? Prompt function I accessed and alert function I accessed. What are the functions I accessed related to document object? I accessed write function. So in this way we can implement script code as part of the HTML to make our web page more dynamic.